It's kind of shocking.
Tonight on DC News Now at 10, tragedy in Maryland. The body of a missing 6-year-old has been found just 26 hours after he vanished from a nearby playground. We hear from police and the man who says he made the sad discovery.
And temperatures are warm now in the 70s and 80s, but they're going to get warmer yet on Monday. I'll talk about tomorrow's highs and what to expect with your Futurecast coming up.
And a barricade situation stemming from a shooting in D.C. It's resolved. The latest updates from authorities tonight. Plus, hometown hero, the Virginia athlete grabbing gold in Paris. The nail-biting finish as Americans collect Olympic hardware. Back to school, it's nearly here. How bus routes in D.C. are getting a second look. And the backpack giveaway helping families who need them the most.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Sunday evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 10 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. We begin tonight in Maryland. That's where the search is over for a Montgomery County child who vanished more than a day ago. Tragically, the body of the missing 6-year-old was found at an area pond near the playground where he went missing. Our Dave Laval is reporting from Borer Park in Gaithersburg. He spoke with the man who says he found that child's body.
People turned out at Gaithersburg's Borer Park throughout the day Sunday looking for any sign little Fazan Hassan would be found alive. Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
The body of 6-year-old Fazan Hassan has been recovered. Montgomery
County Police share the words Sunday night no one wanted to hear. Sobs as loved ones and friends raced to the pond at the park. When word spread, the body of the 6-year-old boy had been found, not far from where he vanished Saturday afternoon. Fazan and his family attended a picnic hosted by a DC-based Ethiopian organization when he wandered away from the group. What makes this even more tragic, the child could not speak and had autism.
It's kind of shocking.
Neil Nightingale of Gaithersburg said he found the body in the water. Nightingale has a 6-year-old daughter who is also autistic and came to help find Fazan.
I did not expect to show up here and then, see the kid in the water.
As a parent myself, your head's got to be on a swivel. You have to constantly be watching, and it's even harder when you have a child with special needs.
Police say foul play is not suspected in the child's death. Fazan's body has been turned over to the Montgomery County Medical Examiner, who will determine how the little boy died. In Gaithersburg, Maryland, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Your heart really breaks out there. In the district, police say a barricade situation in Southeast is now over, and it took 3 hours. Police originally responded to 28th Street around 2:45 this afternoon for a shooting. Police found a man who was shot, unconscious, not breathing. We're told DC's emergency response team was called in when a potential suspect barricaded themselves inside of a nearby home. The suspect surrendered to police just before 8 o'clock. That investigation into the shooting is ongoing. And staying in the district, new images from police. They are looking for a group of people connected to an armed carjacking earlier this month. Officials say it happened on Half Street back on July 19th around 2 a.m. Police say several suspects who are seen here on your screen approached the victim in his car, pointed a rifle at him, demanded him to get out. The suspects then took off inside of that car. There's a reward of up to $10,000 for anyone who has information leading to an arrest and a conviction. Check out this massive fire in Maryland. It gutted a barn in Prince George's County earlier today. And it happened in Brandywine. Officials say the fire started at the barn, spread to parts of an attached home on Crane Highway around 3:45 this afternoon. Thankfully, no reported injuries. And an update tonight on that shooting inside of the mall in Howard County, Maryland, where people were gathered inside of the food court. Police have ID'd the victim who was killed in the shooting there at Columbia Mall. Howard County police say 17-year-old Angelo Little was shot and killed around 6 p.m. Detectives do believe that shooting was targeted. Officials are offering a reward up to $5,000 leading to a conviction. And in Montgomery County, police are investigating a crash that left a pedestrian dead in Silver Spring last night. Officials responded to the intersection of Langley Drive and University Boulevard around 9 p.m. It's there they found a man dead on scene. Officials say a car hit the victim when he was trying to cross University Boulevard. The driver did stay put. Well, back in D.C., there could be a shakeup to the school bus routes. A D.C. agency is laying out its transportation plan ahead of next school year, right in the middle of legal action from parents. This all comes after the district was accused of failing to provide safe and reliable transportation for kids with disabilities. The problems have been going on for 2 years, bringing in cancellations or delayed bus services. Last month, the state superintendent of ed started accepting transportation requests for next school year and contacting parents. This month, the agency is creating new bus routes. Come August, they will test the routes. The buses will do dry runs, but some parents are still skeptical.
I think our clients are hopeful that we'll see some changes, but I think everybody's feeling a little bit nervous.
I'll believe it when I see it.
And the agency will also dedicate $1 million to its Parent Stipend program, which pays parents who take their kids to school on their own, as well as up to $17 million to expand private contractor routes. Plenty to talk about in your forecast tonight. Scott Sumner standing by. Hey, we're having a nice evening, but the temps and what it really feels like out there, that's going to go up.
Yeah, unfortunately it is, Ben, this week. Today's high, though, not too bad with the humidity in check. Got up to 90. Average should be 89 on this date. The record high of 100 set back in 1993. The morning low is at 70 degrees. Right now, we're at 81 degrees. We have clear skies, a pretty nice night, needless to say. And we'll see that 81 drop the next hour to 79 degrees and then fall slightly in the city here to about the lower 70s around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning before starting to turn the corner and work its way in the opposite direction. Mainly clear skies tonight. Spotty thunderstorms on Monday. Humidity and heat does make a return. We have another wet week ahead. There's a lot going on. We also have, of course, the Olympics, France 2024 forecasts. I've got a local tennis city open forecast, and we also have the tropics to think about. We'll talk about that coming up in my next weather hit.
All right, Scott, thanks. Students are getting their hands on some brand new supplies for the upcoming school year. That's happened just this afternoon. Verizon gave away free backpacks at 9 locations around the DMV. The event is part of the company's 12th annual School Rocks backpack giveaway. 1 backpack per child while supplies had last. One parent says he's glad for companies to step in to help students as they prepare to head back to the classroom.
It's good to help out for the kids in the city and wherever, everywhere. I think it's real good for them to look out for the children, go back to school, having a proper bag to keep their homework and books at.
Some participating stores also brought the fun out for the event, including dunk tanks, obstacle courses, and some other giveaways. All right, Metro is ramping up efforts to crack down on fare evaders. They just installed new fare gates at the Friendship Heights station this week. They say fare evasion is down 70% since the first stations got the new gates, and the increased revenue is helping fund services, including for safety. We're told riders can expect to see new fare gates at all stations by September. Go ahead and mark your calendars. DC Summer Restaurant Week, it's coming in hot this year. You can grab deals starting August 12th. More than 20 restaurants across DC participating, offering prefixed multi-course brunch and lunch menus. Love to hear that. They range in price from $25 to $65 per person, and you can find a list of restaurants on our website at dcnewsnow.com. Well, an Arlington, Virginia native has just won a gold medal in the Olympics. 21-year-old Tori Husk clinched the victory in the women's 100-meter butterfly in Paris, winning by, get this, 0.04 seconds compared to her American teammate who came in second. This is Husk's first gold medal. She won a silver yesterday in the women's 4x100-meter relay. That's an achievement she also made back in 2020. And as the Olympics are in full swing across the pond, a celebration of Olympic proportions took place in Maryland for 3-time medalist and Silver Spring native Dominique Dawes. A sculpture was recently unveiled to honor the star gymnast, and our Kevon Dupree caught up with her this week.
The statue honoring 4-time Olympic medalist Dominique Dawes is located inside the Silver Spring Recreation and Aquatic Center. Dawes attributes a lot of her career success to the time she spent honing her craft right here in Montgomery County. celebrating a hometown hero in a major way.
I love the fact that this statue will inspire the next generation, young boys and girls of color. They'll walk by and they'll learn about my journey, the highs and lows.
Friends, family, and fans of all ages gathered to see the Gaithersburg High School graduate receive this prestigious honor.
She's a trailblazer, first African-American gymnast to win an Olympic medal. She's broken barriers, and I think it's important for the future. You know, a lot of young kids were here, and I think it's important for them to see what can be done when you put your mind to it.
Community members say they felt the rush of emotions immediately after the sculpture was unveiled.
The statue is amazing. You know, the gentleman did awesome work. He got the details on point.
Dawes hopes those who view the statue take away one important message.
Don't give up. Like, you never know what's possible. There are many times where I wanted to quit the sport of gymnastics, or I had a great deal of insecurities or fears, or I never thought I was enough. And if I would have quit, it would have never gotten me. I would have never gotten to where I am today.
Now Dawes still lives in Montgomery County with her family, and she owns a gymnastics academy in Rockville. Reporting in Silver Spring, I'm Kevon Dupree, DC News Now.